Welcome to Conversations with Kayak, the podcast where we dive deep into the exhilarating world of kayak fishing. Join us as we paddle through Kayak's journey, his guest tips for gearing up, the techniques that reel in the big ones, and the unforgettable stories of their fishing escapades. Whether you're a seasoned angler or just starting out, Kayak's conversations with others and their insights will inspire you to get out on the water and embrace the thrill of kayak fishing. So grab your paddle, settle in, and let's embark on this exciting journey together.
Can you hear me?
It's all good.
Okay. Well,
Do I sound okay? Do I
you
sound a
sound
little
great,
off?
man. You sound like Jermaine.
All right, good.
There's
I was gonna do it off my computer. I got a mic, but
yeah.
my computer's a little old and it wasn't working out. So
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that were waiting on us, but that's my fault. And then
no, it's all right. We got the gang out. That's all
yeah,
good.
yeah, they're out, boy. With all this cold weather, nobody wants to go anywhere, so we all listen to podcasts all day, right?
Sure, that is for sure.
And watch them. Anyway, I'll try to catch up on your comments, guys. And a lot of guys are saying hello here and stuff. But we got Jermaine tonight, and Jermaine, it's Jermaine KVB Simpson. We'll get into that in a minute. But
That's
Jermaine,
actually a little joke. That's funny.
well, here's something. I have one question, and I'm sure everybody else is going to wonder too. Is after the KBF National Championship,
Mm-hmm.
when you went home, did you buy a lottery ticket?
I did. I did not win.
You did not win.
No, I did not
The
win.
winning streak was over.
Yeah.
So for you guys just listening and not knowing the inside story on that, and Jermaine won, I think, how many fish did you catch that were entered?
Oh man, not many. Like 6.
6? Okay, so you had 6 tickets in the drawing among,
6 or 7.
6 or 7, okay. But you had that many tickets. So each fish that we caught was a ticket in the drawing. So
Yeah.
some guys caught 50, some caught 100, some caught 10. You
So
caught.
I think I hit on 5 out of 7 fish.
Yeah, your name was drawn 5 times.
Yeah.
Out of 7. And tell us some of the prizes you got. What were some of the
One's
prizes?
right here.
Okay. Nice.
Nice little Yak Attack box.
Yeah.
Yak Attack loadout gearbox. So
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. Shout out to Yak.
What else did I get? I won the small battery from Dakota Lithium.
Yeah.
And then I won the big battery from Dakota Lithium. That one's like $1,200.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I won a black pack.
You won a black pack.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I lucked out.
When Chad couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it. You know? And yeah, you're one lucky dude. I told you too that night. I said, make sure you buy a lottery ticket, man.
I did. I went and got one. I definitely went and got one.
But so those of you guys that were not at the KBF, I'm going to tell you right now, you missed out because there was over $32,000 in prizes drawn.
Yep.
And yet you walked off the stage with them.
Yep.
You know, so that's pretty cool. And anyway, now, well, thanks for letting us all know about that. And by the way, guys, if you attend the KBF, there's a good chance you can win a big prize. I won a Dakota lithium battery as well, a $300 value.
Yeah.
Power box. So I got a backup power box for my sonar.
Yeah, I won one of those as well.
Wow.
And then I actually traded it with someone there for like, I think it's the Duckett series, Jacob Wheeler, the highest end they have over there for their chatterbait rod.
Oh, wow.
So I actually made out. Like I upgraded that. I think like you said, it was like a $200 box and I upgraded it for like a $300 rod. So I'll take it.
You made out.
Yeah.
You were smiling all the way home, weren't you?
Oh yeah. I still do. I just think about it. And now it's like, that's what I look at over the winter. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. Awesome. So you're a Jersey guy, right?
Yeah, I'm from New York, but I live in New Jersey right now. I live like 20 minutes from New York.
You
Excuse me.
guys live 20 minutes from everywhere up there, don't you?
I mean, I guess you could kind of say that. Yeah, somewhat.
There's like, what is there, like 9, 10 million people in like a few miles, square miles?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It's like it's so New Jersey is the most
Yeah.
densely populated state, and in like 45 minutes, I could be downtown in Manhattan, and then like in 3 hours, I could be at Cayuga,
Wow.
and then like 4 hours, I could be at Why do I always forget the name of it? What's the one that touches Connecticut and not Connecticut, Vermont and New York?
Massachusetts? I don't know.
Like it's the one I should I'm people are gonna shoot me that out. Is it St. Clair? Not St. Clair's in
Oh,
Michigan.
the lake. Oh, the lake.
Yeah, there's a lake.
Oh, it's not. I don't know. I have no. I've
Huge
only been
lake.
to New York
People are
once.
gonna shoot Champlain.
Champlain. Okay, you
Yeah,
got some good stuff
Champlain is
up
like
there.
4 hours. The Suskies like 2 hours.
Oh man, I'm
I
jealous.
got some good bodies of water, and I haven't been to any of them, but I got some good bodies of water around me.
You sure do.
Yeah,
Now, if I go 45 minutes, I'm going to pass by 50 cornfields.
yeah. I mean, oh no, it definitely gets
Yeah.
country.
Okay.
It'll
Yeah, I know.
definitely the scenery changes up quick.
Yeah, I flew to New York once we had this award thing for our school, and I had to go to what's the hockey thing up there? The USA hockey team won there up there in northern New York, up in the mountains there.
Buffalo,
No,
Albany.
no, the where they play hockey. Gosh darn it. Uh,
Oh, you're asking the wrong guy about hockey.
oh, it's well. Anyway, the Olympics were there. The Winter Olympics were there.
Was it in Madison Square Garden?
No, way up. Yeah, why can't I think? I'm like, I can't think of it right now, but I will. Anyway, we went there, and so my version of New York is all forest and mountains. That's all I saw.
Okay.
Northern part of it, Lake Placid, Lake Placid.
Okay.
Lake Placid.
Yeah. That's
So,
far
yeah,
up.
that's the only place I've been in New York. And then I've
Okay.
been to to Susquehanna twice, but no further east than that. So anyway, so that's pretty cool. You got some good stuff around her. So I got to ask you. Since you're living in Jersey, you
Yeah.
probably heard the news about. It's probably in headlines in the paper everywhere there about Mike Iaconelli.
Oh, didn't he just win?
He's going to retire.
Oh, I didn't even. Wow, I didn't even know that.
It's hot off the press. He's going to retire.
Really?
He's going to go this season and then retire.
Damn, that's my guy.
Yeah.
That's
And
I love Mike.
yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
I know some people his energy is a little bit like too much, but I know this is gonna sound weird. Like I know like 30, 40 guys like him.
Yeah.
That are just like
Yeah.
super loud, super in your face. That's just like
Yeah.
it's like a New York, New Jersey thing. So I'm
Wow.
kind of used to it.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought maybe you might be interested in that news that
Dang, my guy Ike. So interestingly enough, so there's a series around here. It's what is it? Oh my goodness, Slay Nation,
uh-huh.
and it's tiny boat Slay Nation. So you can have like any watercraft like under like 17 feet or something like that. It's a little weird on the rules,
Huh.
but that leaves room for John boats, you know. And you're fishing. There's some people that fish out of kayaks, some people that fish out of John
Yeah.
boats. Mike Iaconelli's son fishes in it,
Yeah.
and he's a hammer.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
that's I'm like ducking the smoke because that's like the one series that I won't touch around here because I'm like Vegas, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like you got it, dude.
I got to meet those
I'm not going to
guys.
be a donation. Everyone
Oh,
else
yeah.
I'll battle with.
Yeah. I got
But
to meet them at the Susquehanna event, and they stopped and talked to me for a long time. His son, and then I met Mike Iaconelli at the Classic, and he talked to me for a good hour.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's good people.
Yeah. And anyway, Stephen Sturgeon said, Marty is a school teacher. No, I'm a substitute teacher. No, I was a teacher, administrator, principal, superintendent guy for 40 years. But now I'm a substitute teacher there, Stephen. Yeah, everyone, about 3 or 4 times a month. Anyway, we're getting lots of comments. Got a lot of people on here, I think, anyway. I'm not sure. I can't see oh, yeah, there's a
Yeah,
lot of
shout out to all the fishing maniacs in here.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys, they've been waiting for you, Jermaine.
Mike
There's been a lot of
Bradley.
comments made. Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys hanging out.
What's a Hoffer? He's a Hoffer.
Oh, HOFer, Hall of Famer.
Oh, Ike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Hall of Famer.
I was. Here's the deal. When these little letter things started coming out on phones and stuff, the kids had to tell me. I said, "What does lol mean?"
It's all right.
They all laughed at me. And
Sometimes
then
they sometimes they move too fast for me too, and I'm like, geez, I'm starting to
well,
I'm
here's the
starting to
most
show.
yeah, and here's the most recent thing, Jermaine. I go into a class of like fourth graders, I think it was here a couple weeks ago, and they go, "Hey, Mr. Hughes, how many fish did you catch last time?" I got, I don't know, 6 or 7, and they all went nuts. With
Oh
that
my
6,
goodness.
7
Yeah, it's the 6'7" thing. Yeah.
And then later on, they wondered how old I was, and I said, "Well, I'll be 67 this May." And they went nuts again.
Yeah. Six,
I,
seven.
I can't keep up, Jermaine. I can't keep.
Yeah. I don't understand the whole 6'7" thing. I think it's silly, but
Yeah. Well, the kids love it.
yeah. I
So
work
anyway,
I work at a restaurant
uh-huh.
and I manage certain nights, and the young kids they'll say something to me. They'll be like, how many what's the table for?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I said it one time, like 6 or 7 guests, and the two girls were like,
Oh
six,
yeah. Oh
seven. And
yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
what? Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. They get into it.
the young bucks, man.
Yeah. So from now on, when kids ask me how many fish I've caught, I'm always going to say 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's good. You got to wrestle it back. That's
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh yeah. They love it though. So okay. So there was one thing that intrigued me, and it's kind of like a subliminal message in
Hmm.
your name because I looked at it. Of course we met at the KBF National Championship.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun, and you intrigued me. I was like, man, this guy's cool. So for all this time, I was like, we got to get him on. We got to get you on here and talk kayak fishing or fishing in general. And
Yes, sir.
so I kept thinking it was KVD, but it's KVB. What is KVB?
Oh my goodness. So that was an inside joke. Shout out to Caro.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't even honestly. I kind of forgot I did it, and it just kind of happened. So I think it was a live stream because every now and then on my YouTube channel I'll go live on the water, and I'll just be fishing, hanging out. I got a little lake that I get I know I get service, and I catch
Yeah.
decent fish, and I'll hang out and catch some fish.
Yeah.
And somebody posted, and somebody goes in the chat. They go, "Hey, look, it's Kevin Van Black."
Okay.
And I
Oh, man.
started dying laughing, and the chat blew up. Everybody,
Oh, I get it. Okay, now I get it. Okay.
yeah. So they were like, "Look, it's Kevin Van Black," and I was like, "You know what?
Oh, man.
I'm
Oh,
running with it." So I
oh,
took mainstream out of my Facebook name, and honestly, like I said, I forgot. And every now
that's
and then,
all.
I'll just see it, and it'll be there, and I'll be like, "Oh my goodness!" So here I
Yeah,
am, Jermaine
that's a great
KVB.
story. You see, I was gonna say when I first saw it, and we are gonna have you on, I go, you know what? Anybody with KVD in their name has got to be really good at bass fishing. And then I looked at it close, and I go, KVB?
I'm not that good. If I could be like a third, a sixth of what KVD is, I'd be
Yeah.
blessed and happy.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, man, I can tell that you have a lot of fun fishing.
Oh yeah,
You
I
know.
mean, like that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
the
yeah.
way I get to relax and
Yeah.
chill, and I'm
Yeah.
competitive too.
Yeah.
So I'm
Well,
I'm for those who don't know, I'm 6'5" and I played a
yeah.
lot of basketball.
Yeah. I asked you that too.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the biggest thing with I'll be 36 in March.
Yeah.
Um, I can laugh and joke about it now because I'm healed up and I can walk. But the last time I went to dunk, something popped in my left knee, and
Yeah.
I couldn't bend my knee for like 2 3 days. And I was like, oh man, did I just tear something? And it got better. I was okay,
Yeah.
but
Wow.
basketball hurts a lot. So
Wow.
fishing is like I'm sitting down all day. My back hurts because I'm sitting in the same position for six
Yeah.
hours. Like
Oh
to
man.
deal with that, as opposed to being sore or blowing my knee up again because I already had knee surgery once and I don't
Yeah.
want to do that again.
Wow. Okay.
I
Here.
kind of just transferred the competition side from basketball into fishing. So
Hey, same here, man. Because I'm
Good.
like you. I played basketball all winter, almost every night if I could. In the summer, ran in races and played softball, and then
Yeah.
all that stuff, just all
It
year.
hurts now, dude.
Yeah,
It
but
hurts.
I don't know how
Still play a
LeBron.
little bit, but
Yeah,
it
LeBron's
hurts.
41 years old, and he's still killing it. You know, that's
Yeah, I
amazing.
mean, like I'm always gonna stay after it. I'm never gonna give it up until like the doctor says, "Hey, stop."
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
when the doctor tells me to stop, I'll stop. But
My 10th knee surgery stopped me.
yeah, that's that. There you
That
go.
and that's actually how I got into kayak fishing, Jermaine,
Yep.
was because of the knee thing, you know?
Yeah. You're like, I need something else to do.
Yeah, and it wasn't I didn't here's the deal, I didn't go out and start kayak fishing, I went out and started kayaking, and then I found out I could fish from it.
Yeah.
It wasn't all the stuff that's out there
Definitely
now.
changes you.
Yeah,
Definitely changes things.
yeah,
Speaking of which, there's a good question. Roy Jones
uh-huh,
said, what kayak are you in? You're 6'5". So right now I have an Send Wilderness Attack 120. So it's a 12-foot boat.
uh-huh,
I'm in the process of upgrading to something a little bit better because I just got an XI3 from
hmm.
my boy Jesse.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so I got that. That's why I literally went home from Gunnersville. I don't care. I'm a man. I'll say it in tears
yeah,
because of the love that I
yeah,
received.
yeah,
I literally went home and cried like 2 or 3 times. Like I can't believe
that's
this
awesome. That's
can't
awesome.
happen. And like I'll say it, like that's the number one reason why I continue to go back and make sure I get down there to see the guys. I get to meet people like you, Marty.
Yeah,
I got to meet Jesse.
yeah,
Like Mike Ridnour. Had a beautiful conversation with Mike Ridnour yesterday morning.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Keep up all the time. That's my guy. Um, Corey. Shout out to Corey Batchel or Bethel. Excuse me. I've been saying his last name
uh-huh,
wrong for a while. Big shout out to my boy Corey. Um, I think what was it last year? Yeah, I think last year we literally were just talking online. And I was like, "Yo, where do you live?" And he was like, "Oh, I live in Pennsylvania." I was like, "Oh, I live in New Jersey." He was like, "You want to ride down to Knucklehead together so we can like
yeah,
save some money and split the
yeah,
gas and we don't have to just ride down 10 hours alone?"
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why not? And we hit it off right away. Two cool dudes,
wow,
and
yeah,
like we're like best friends now.
that's what
I
it's
was on
about.
the phone with him yesterday for 3 hours. I don't think I've ever talked to anyone other than my girl on the phone for 3 hours. There he is, right?
Wow.
Speak of the devil. He pops in the chat. What's up, Corey?
Is that who is it? Oh, Corey Ferguson or Carol
That's Corey Bethel. Bethel.
Corey Bethel. Who is
Yeah,
that?
he was down there. He was down at Knucklehead. You met him.
Yeah, I met it. The thing is like I get on name overload.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 110%.
Some guys I'll forget, and then
Yep.
I'll remember like an hour later.
Yeah.
And like today, just so you know, like I mean, I'm nearing 70ish, so it's like so the brain isn't as effective as it
God
was.
bless you, man.
But thanks. But the like today, my wife came home. I said, Diane, I can't find my boat registration because I was going to put it on my kayak for the show this weekend, and I checked everywhere like an hour, and I went back and I thought it's in this. And it came back to me. It was in a folder. All I had organized it and filed it.
You put it right where it was supposed to be, and you
Yeah,
forget
but
where
I
it was supposed to be.
couldn't remember though. But yeah, but remembering a lot of the guys, I know a lot of faces, but that was my 10th trip to the KBF National with,
Mm,
and
that's me.
there was some guys that I've known through the years. They're like Eric Jackson. I mean, he's a legend there. He's had that red jumpsuit thing for probably 20 years at least.
Yeah,
You know,
that thing's cool.
yeah, and
I need to get something like that.
yeah. So I mean, he's recognizable.
Yes,
All you ever seen
110%.
him, And but anyway, there's a lot of cool dudes there, and through the years, we've made a lot of friendships there as well, and it's only going to get better. And I think you've seen what's going on. We got it going, man. It's
Oh
KBF
yeah.
rocking right now,
Oh yeah. 110%.
and we're going to talk about that here in a minute. But we're going to ask you some questions tonight, and I hope we got a lot of people watching. And keep the questions coming, comments coming, and guys. And so yeah, I went at Steven Sturgeon. I know him too. So
Yeah, Steven stayed at us our house this
he
year.
did. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And anyway, so met a lot of guys. Now, I do have some announcements I got to make. I mean, and we're going to ask you some questions, but I got to get these announcements
Please.
uh, Let's see what he say. Yeah, but how many guys his age pose by standing on their heads?
Yeah.
You can stand on your head.
No, he's talking about Steven.
Oh,
Or
Steven
Eric
can.
Jackson. Eric Jackson.
Listen to this, man. KBF's heading in the right direction, man. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys something. You guys have no idea. I mean, you might. I don't think people have any idea how hard Chad Hoover works.
Yeah. He's
It,
trying.
it's 24/7. I know because we're talking on the phone, 10, 11 o'clock at night, maybe 8 in the morning when, and I think he's on the same time I am,
So
but
my one big thing that I'll say about Chad, real quick, just
yeah,
like it bothers me a little bit, but like, look at KBF. It's I don't like to call it a business, but it is.
yeah, yeah,
No one's like really like making direct like money off of it,
right, right.
Like Chad's not getting paid like $1 million to
Yeah,
do all,
yeah,
like he's not doing as well as everyone thinks. Like he
yeah.
gets more free gear than he does get
Oh, yeah.
money, and free gear doesn't pay bills. So that's one thing. And then like number two, it's like people get so frustrated with him, but it's like if you look at
Hmm.
any of your friends that opened a business in real life,
Hmm.
how long did it take them to get successful and get right?
Hmm.
How many times did they fail or make a wrong decision or make a bad mistake?
Yeah.
Just because it's fishing and it's our passion,
Hmm.
like cut the guy a little slack.
Yeah.
Like think about all the good that he's done. Like right now, the people in the chat, this conversation we're having, none of this happens without Chad. These
Yep.
boards behind my head, like
Yep.
nothing happens without Chad. Like
Yep.
so like just like I get it. Yeah, he messes up. But then he got the stones to step up and be like, hey, yeah, I messed up. Hey, here I am.
Yep.
I don't know too many other people like that in life. Show me the list of people that mess up and then say, hey, I'm right here. I messed up. I'll take it on the chin. Let's
Yeah.
talk about it too. On
Yeah.
a live stream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So just like, cut the guy some slack. He's doing great things. He's trying. That's why he got you, Marty, to, be the brains of the operation.
I don't know
Be the
about the
voice of
brains,
reason at
but
times, but
I'm a calming effect for him.
yeah, you might be you're the voice of reason, but at the same time, just he overall,
Yeah.
I feel like there's been way more good than harm with KBF. So
Yeah.
I just want to get that out there. My fault.
Jermaine, that is great stuff, man. Appreciate that. And I just want you to know, like I knew Chad before he was Chad Hoover, the kayak bass fishing guy. And I found actually he was kayak fishing, but I found him on the internet and reached out. There was only a few of us out there at the time in silos across the country. And he was in the Navy, and he told me his vision when he was in the Navy. And he's done all that and more. And sure, there's been stuff that's happened, and he's the first to say so. But at the same time, man, right now, I think we've got a good foundation going,
Mm-hmm.
some energy. There's
I
trust,
don't think I know.
yeah.
I know.
And I will say this, the prize thing and all that stuff. I'm in on it, and it's hard to get stuff
Not
out.
easy. It's not easy. Not easy.
It is,
Do me a favor.
yeah,
You think that the prize thing is easy? Everyone thinks, oh yeah, so it's
yeah,
just da-da-da. Go run a potluck at your job. Go run a Thanksgiving potluck at your job. I used to do it at my job.
yeah,
Do you know how stressful it is?
yeah,
And that's free.
yeah,
That's, hey, can you make stuffing? Hey, can you make cookies?
yeah,
Hey, can you bring drinks? Hey, can you bring cups? You know how hard that was. So it's like, just, certain people are just like, the moment one little step out of line or a payment doesn't come through directly on the day, oh my God, never again. I'm never like, chill.
yeah. It's
Take
like,
it easy, y'all.
I'm running an expo this weekend, and it's it's a small town, but we have our own expo. We're having a kayak show. It is endless hours getting it ready.
Crazy, dude.
And it's going to last 7 hours. The
Yep.
whole thing's going to last 7 hours,
Yep.
but it's going to take it takes like months to
Yeah. I
get
was
it
going to say
ready.
like 2 months of
Yeah,
preparation,
yeah, at least that. I mean,
at least.
yeah. I'm contacting guys right after it gets over, saying, "Hey, can you come back next year and do this and do that?" And lining up people, lining up prizes. But we got a good one coming. That's what I wanted to make an announcement about too. Speaking of which, Jermaine, is that It's this weekend in Auburn, Nebraska, you guys. Get this, Malone, Beth Goodrich from Malone. She was there at the KBF
Hmm.
National. She talked to us. She stepped up for us and said, "Hey, Marty, I know you're having a kayak show. We'll donate a trailer."
Wow.
So,
She's
so
doing
today,
great things for us too.
so can you imagine two 60 late 60s guys in a garage on a winter cold day in Nebraska? The garage is being heated by 3 portable heaters, and we're trying to put together a trailer, and we don't read directions well.
Yeah.
We had to repeat the process many times. It's still not finished. We'll get it done tomorrow. But it was kind of, if there had been a video, it'd been pretty funny anyway. So we got this kayak show, guys. We've got seminars all day. I got Eco Fishing Shop will be there. Jonathan Dominguez. The Husker Bass team is going to be there with a casting contest and a raffle for a couple kids to get a guided trip with the Huskers.
Nice.
Michael Thomas, who's from Omaha, Nebraska, is donating a kayak, a life jacket, fishing rod, and tackle box for a 1,200 kid in his own little drawing, and it's free. We have hourly drawings going on. We have one guy, Sergeant Fishing Rods. He's donating a $500 retail fishing rod for that.
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, and there'll be a lot of vendors. We have. Oh, get this. We have a Jermaine. You would like. I made this last night. Kayak Jacks. I can't read it, but Sportsman's Expo Lure Maker Champion.
That's dope. I like that.
It's like a third grader made this, but they can hang their winning lure. Whoever wins the lure making, there's a hook on the end, and they can hang their lure on there. The guy who wins, and it's a people's choice.
It's cool. It's one off.
Huh?
It's a one off.
It's a what?
It's a one off. It's only one of those.
It's only one.
Yeah.
And get this, the eye on this, there's a story behind that. It is actually one of my buttonhead Nico weights that I cut off the stem. That's the eye. There.
See? There you
And
go.
then, hey, I got more, Jermaine. We're going to get into some questions for you because you got all night, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, we got a chili cook-off. Look at this. And you see there's third place. And on the stem of it, it's got Kayak Jack Sportsman's Expo. So there's going to be 3 wooden spoons given away. Get this. Oh, yeah, by the way, we're going to talk about that in a minute. We got a chili cook-off. We got a whole bunch of people. We got a cinnamon roll, and chili cook-off.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I'm supposed to ask you to say tournament.
Tournament.
They want to know if you had a Jersey accent.
Tournament? Am I saying it funny?
I don't know. That's not to me. Look at this. Look at this. Most unique kayak. That's a plaque.
That's cool.
That's actually my first logo back in the early 2000s. And then People's Choice.
That's all I ever want to win.
People's Choice.
Yeah.
And then we have Most Simplistic.
I like that too.
Yeah. Drew Grady's not here, so they got a chance. Anyway.
Did I say it funny? LOL, New Jersey. Yeah, apparently I say tournament funny.
Yeah. Anyway, so those are some of the prizes we have for the expo, you guys. And it's like $2 to get in, $25 for vendors, and all the money goes to our events that we run. And most of that is going to the youth in our area. And by the way, if anybody has extra lures or fishing rods to give away, we'll take them and find a home for them with the kids. They love them. We do that every year. And then here's that's my other shirt.
Always take care of the young bucks.
Let's go in. Yeah, we got a lot of kids that do it. We have a Monday night league, Jermaine, where kids fish. They can team up. They can also team up with you. Like we have an adult division, but adults can't team up. Adults can only team up with kids, and kids can team up with each other. And we have an AOI for that. It's a series, Monday night league, all free. And we've been doing it for many years. Look at this. So you guys that are fishing for 26, there's a shirt. I got one today, and on the front it has that. They're pretty nice. The 2026 challenge is underway, Jermaine. Check this out. Wait, I'll get it going.
It's 11 degrees right now.
Yeah, the guys in Texas,
I
they
didn't want to talk about that, but I guess you
yeah,
can.
they kind of have the advantage right now.
There's
So I mean,
guys with like over 100 inches already
yeah,
for like their.
yeah, we're gonna, yeah. Oh, offline. Are you offline? Oh, I got to put you in there, maybe. Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh man. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Top layer
yeah.
of the river froze, and usually it
Oh,
doesn't do that. That's how I know it's like really really cold this year.
huh. Well, this somebody said in
What's up, Jeremy? I think he asked me a question when he first got in here too.
yeah, there are so many people talking here. They said they can't see or hear you. I think that they can now though.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, they should be able to. Man,
He's
there's like
back. Yeah, there we go.
anyway, the guys in Texas, I'm going to show you here. Look at this. So, can you see the results here?
Yeah, I can see.
So, John
Oh,
Allen,
I'm gonna
Texas.
lean in. I'm gonna look like a
Yeah,
weirdo. Sorry.
that's right. John Allen, Texas. Adam McCluskey, Texas. Nolan Lopez, Louisiana. Albert Poor, Florida. Hannah Struther, Georgia. We don't have a chance up north right now.
No, they got 2,000. Is that a 2,000?
No, that's 2,800 inches. He has 201 bass turned in, which is
Yeah. See, that's
phenomenal
insane.
for January. That's phenomenal. How about this one though? There's one down here. I got to show you this one. Look at
Like
this,
honestly, I
Ryan.
don't know if I live in the right region to be able to compete with 2,000 fish.
Oh, here, Jermaine, hold on a second. Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
Okay.
Ryan Thompson, who's in South Carolina, has 10 fish over 20 inches already.
Yeah. See, like that's what I'm saying. I can't. I don't even. I
But
don't think I caught 10 fish over 20 inches last year.
okay, here I'm gonna. So he has 4 over 23. But I got to tell you though, here's the thing: is that I didn't start until late March last year, and I'm in
Mhm.
Nebraska, and still caught 2,355 last year.
Okay.
And if I fished, and I made it in at the end of September or first week of October. So it is possible. You got to fish a lot,
Yeah.
but it is possible. But these guys in Texas, they get a head start, but then it gets super hot and they're hard to
I
catch.
was gonna say it gets
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
counterintuitive to what
yeah,
they want to do because then they get
yeah,
those 120-degree
right,
days for
right,
a month and
yeah,
a half, 2 months.
yeah, yeah. So it is possible
All right.
to do. And then there's another guy that made it last year, Clayton Westgate. He's out of Kansas, and he made it too. But here's what we won: we got a kayak cushion. That's
I
the
still need one of those. I
that's
gotta get
last
a
year's
kayak cushion.
Florida. You don't have a kayak cushion?
No, I borrowed Corey's.
Oh
Corey has
man,
two.
you got to have one, man. I got a bunch
Oh,
of them. They work pretty good. In fact, I'm sitting on another one right now.
once I get actually I probably should get one for this chair. That's actually really smart. But
Uh-huh.
once I get the new yak, I'll figure that out.
All right. Okay. And then so anyway, those are some announcements to see. I had so I think once it warms up, we'll see some Texas and northern states. On the KBF, there's also an unlimited division. And let me get back to the other screen here. There's an unlimited division in the KBF, and along with the monthly challenges. Do you realize? I took some stats. There are 12 anglers over 100 inches already, like you said.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I mean, and Wyatt Hammond never stopped. He's at 116 inches in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's. I don't think I'll be able to like with the way it's going right now. We're about another snowstorm this weekend.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'll be able to fish until late March,
I know the feeling. I know
mid
the feeling.
March, hopefully. If I get my kayak out before the third week of March,
Yeah,
from where I'm sitting right now and how it looks, I think that'll be amazing.
yeah. Well, that's
Amazing. Like I'll
usually
be cheesing ear to ear. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it.
yeah,
Before like third, like the official first day of spring is like what? March 26th or something like that.
And there's yeah.
Yeah, if
Well,
I don't get it, I don't think it's coming before that.
do you watch like YouTube videos of guys catching fish sometimes in the winter?
Oh yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this: like when they're hooking into a fish, do you kind of like feel it yourself? But you're like, oh man, I got to do that. You ever do that?
No, I
You don't?
just go, I'm just like, it's just like a sore spot, but it is what it is at this point. Like I live here.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So
Real quick, in the KBF, don't forget to sign up for February, you guys. There's the signups are open right now. They're open for all the months, but got quite a few. We have 133 for January. The greenhorn, and then we're going to get some questions here for you. The greenhorn is a new deal. Some guys don't want to compete against the hammers. Like why? I mean, Wyatt Hammond in North Carolina. If I'm a newbie in North Carolina, I'm looking at that going, "There's no way that they can get in the greenhorn and fish at their own pace."
yeah, that's
And,
a
and
beautiful idea.
yeah, and each month there's a drawing for prizes for that, and there's no it's $75 one time, and you don't have to keep register. You don't have to keep going monthly. $60 a month for that one. Plus, you get a catch board, so it's about $250 and stuff before you even start.
Yeah, it
Um,
makes sense.
and so I think we're close to 50 greenhorns already.
It
In
makes
that.
sense. I
And then
completely understand why
yeah,
people wouldn't want to join in and dance with the big fellas because,
yeah,
like I said, at sometimes look, and I've been doing it for 3 years now.
yeah,
There's certain times where I'm a little intimidated,
uh-huh.
but one thing I will say: any day could be your day.
That's
Just
right.
go out and fish hard. Like, don't let any of that electronics or
Yeah,
expensive gear. Don't let none of that get in the way. Because
there's a
I'll say it, I won my first tournament this year,
hmm
and I beat 4 or 5 scopers that
hmm
were sitting there scoping all day,
yeah,
all day. And I went up and down the bank with a chatterbait,
yeah,
and then I went and found my grass patch that I knew was there from 2 years ago,
hmm
and said, "Hey, I caught a couple fish in this. Let's just go beat this up."
yeah.
And I ended up coming out with a win.
Nice.
Also, it's like, don't let all that other crap get in your head. Just go out and
Right.
fish.
You're against the fish. It's not what we're doing is we're going out and we're fishing, and then we're comparing our results to everybody else when we get done.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's all we're really doing.
and
I'm competing against myself.
yeah, and the
That's
win
what I'm
is
doing.
the win is did you figure it out? Did you figure out fish that day? That's for me. That's the win. You know, and yeah, like at Gunnersville there, it was fun, and I was figuring out, but so were 8 other boats around me too.
Yeah,
That made it kind of
it's
tough.
aggressive.
Uh, let's see.
Especially when you're sitting on the freaking the ball of shad.
Yeah, right. Oh, hey, Jeremy, I didn't mention you, but I do have notes on you that you have caught 106 bass. But I'm going to tell you something. Eric Jackson is on your tail. He's got 78. So you better get out there and fish some more.
Jeremy actually asked a good question earlier. I don't want to lose
Oh,
track.
yeah. Yeah. Okay.
It was way farther up. I'm not sure if you're going to find it, but he
How
asked
about
me,
this?
what did I learn
Here's one.
fishing the NC? Yeah, I know. I need to. Funny story about that, too. One of my best friends is actually moving to Texas. So I'm like, oh, man, I should just go, too. But
Um,
that's
what
whole
yak?
other conversation.
Yeah, what yak are you getting?
Um, I don't know yet because a friend's helping me get one. So
Okay. Okay. Because a lot of guys, I think 3 people asked you that.
yeah. I don't know exactly what I'm getting yet. What the hell was I saying?
I don't know. I know. Hey, I don't know who's Bass AF 817. You know that person?
I know. I feel like they hang out all the time, and I don't know off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
I have made that before, spaghetti and chili. It's like a Chicago thing, I think. Chicago
Steven
spaghetti.
said still going for AOI. Oh yeah, I'm gonna win it.
I win
110%.
AOI. Is that where you live? You mean, or is that for the?
No, so if I can win Rookie of the Year because I've never fished in
Ah,
Challenge Series ever. So if I just go do my job and I win my state like 3 times in a row, I can
ah,
get 3 out of 4 first. I pretty much like guaranteed to get
okay.
rookie of the year. I mean, as long as long as another rookie doesn't get four, like I'm not coming out light. You know what I mean? I'm not. Oh, I want to try to just beat. No. I want to win my state like 4 months in a row.
Wow.
I think I got a shot at doing it too, because I was looking at the numbers from last year and how many people entered, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
it's and so like that's another thing too that I encourage a lot of people to do. Go before you start saying, oh my God, I can't compete. Go look at your state's numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, there's a few spots like North Carolina, Texas, a few spots in Florida where there's some real big hammers, but like I'm gonna say like 80% of the states are regular dudes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like okay, so you got like California, New York, Texas, Florida. I guess you could throw like Arkansas in there. There's a couple big bass factories, but even then, I feel like those people that like those states that have huge bass, that doesn't necessarily mean all those people are competing in KBF. Like
Yeah.
you still got a shot. Like I looked at one of the months from last year. I think like that one, and it was like 89.75 inches, and I'm like, I'm not. That doesn't intimidate me. I've done that before.
Yeah.
And I'm not bragging or anything. I think a lot of people here or in this chat that are going to listen to this. I think you've done that and you just don't realize it because you never just brought a catch board with you and put them all on and put 5 bass on the board.
Right. Right.
Pretty
cool. I like how competitive you are. That's cool. Oh, this guy's he little Will Sanders. Will, Will. He's a little
yeah. I think it's Charlie's dad, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
KVB is Kevin Van Black.
There you go.
It was a joke from a live stream of mine.
Yeah. So Will, go back when this is recorded. Go back to the beginning and listen. It's pretty funny. Okay, real quick, we got to get into some questions. We've talked a lot about everyday stuff, which is kind of fun, man. And we have a million comments tonight, which is okay. This is great. We have so much interaction. It's pretty cool. Trevor from Texas. He's from Texas.
North Texas. Yes, sir. That's my guy.
Yeah. We fished
my
by
brother
each other.
Another.
Yeah, we were by each other the whole time at Gunnersville there.
Yeah.
And were you at that ramp?
I should have been.
Yeah.
That's when I started catching fish. That was my spot from last year.
Yeah.
And one of the things I was kicking myself in the butt about, because I literally went to my grass patch from the year before.
Yeah.
3 casts in, I get a blow up, and I was like, "Oh, you're so stupid. You should have just been here the first 3 days." But it's all right. It's okay.
Well, when I fished there this year, that area, there was nobody there earlier in the week. Nobody in that area, and I picked off. I caught a couple big ones. Went across the river, found a couple big ones over there. Well, then boats started showing up in there, guide boats, people in boats, and then on tournament day there was probably a good dozen kayak guys as well.
Yeah.
So we had to kind of pick our area and pick it apart, And I still did okay for with all the guys that were around there, and Trevor did too. There was a couple other guys from New York as well that were in there that day. Steve Billington, he makes those identifier boards. He wants to make a Kevin Van Black identifier.
Let me know.
All right, tell him, message him.
Let me know.
That's pretty cool. So anyway, real quick here. There's so many comments. We could go all night just answering comments. Pretty cool. Okay, real quick. I got some questions for you, man.
Yes, sir.
This is organic. I don't tell you beforehand. You have no idea what I'm going to ask.
No, I had no idea. I even asked you. I said, "Do I need to be prepared or bring anything?" And you were like, "Nope, we're just talking."
This is called, what's it called? Conversations with Kayak Jack. Yep. We're just having a conversation,
That's it.
And so, what's the most points you've scored in a basketball game?
I think 36.
30.
I think 36. Yeah.
Wow. Threes? Any threes?
Oh yeah, a couple of threes. Yeah, I can shoot.
Okay. On that, what do you think of the Nebraska Cornhuskers right now?
I don't watch college.
You don't watch college?
No.
You watch pro?
Yeah. And I only watch the Knicks. And I
Oh,
haven't been
man.
I haven't been watching too much basketball this year because I'll shamefully say it, I've been playing NBA 2K instead of watching basketball.
Ah, and I gotta watch. The Nebraska Cornhuskers were ranked like 15th in the conference.
Mm,
They just were 20-0 until last night.
okay,
They were number 5 in the country,
that's tough. 20-0.
20-0. They had won
That's
20
nice.
in a row from last year, because they won that like an NIT.
Okay.
But get this, they're just hard workers. That's all it is. But and they're well coached too. But they were 20-0. They had 2 of the starters out last night. One of them's like the leading scorer,
Hmm.
and they still played Michigan to 2 points. Michigan's number 3 in the country.
Wow,
So they got it. They got it going.
they got a good crew over there then.
Well, we'll see what happens. But and the coach
Coaching's well over there. I understand it, but I just don't watch it too much. I don't have the time to. I'm not gonna say I don't have the time. I choose to put my time elsewhere.
well,
That's it.
it's like,
Kara knows. The
see,
Knicks.
I work out in the mornings, and that's when I play Sports Center. And then if there's a good game on, I'll watch it at night when I'm making lures or something.
Okay,
I like this. I watch podcasts more than anything.
that's it. That's
Yeah,
literally all I do.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just do that and I play video games.
There you
My
go.
brother Alex. Alex is from New Jersey too. He lives down in the Carolinas now, but
Oh,
he's from
yeah.
up this way.
Okay. All right. So when you first got into fishing,
Hmm.
all right, what made it stick for you?
Wow. Um, Understanding a lure. So, well, okay. The exact thing that made it stick was when my dad was teaching me how to fish a spinnerbait, and he
Uh-huh.
calls it the Twilight Retrieve. So he was like, throw it out and just have it underneath the water, just barely, so you can see it.
Uh-huh.
You could just see the flash of the blades.
Yeah.
He was like, once you see that, then just bring it in right there. That's like the perfect depth for it. And I
Huh.
was like, okay, no problem. And he was like, yeah, and if you see like grass or whatever, and he explained that to me, and I left him and I went around the corner, and I'm like, I remember being like, all right, he said do this. All
Uh-huh.
right, he said do this. And I watched the fish come up and get it.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, I just figured out how to use a lure, and I just watched the bite happen. That was the coolest ish in the world.
Yeah.
I'm a fisherman now. I was like, and I remember I couldn't even get the fish off the hook yet, and it was like a nice like 1.5, maybe 2 pounder, and I come back to my dad like,
That's awesome.
oh, and I was like, it worked. What did you told me to do? It worked. It worked. It worked. And
That's
he was
awesome.
like, all right, dude, there you go. You're starting to learn. I'll never forget it. And like ever since then, I've
Uh-huh.
always just loved fishing. Like there was that big chunk of my life where I stopped because like girls,
Yeah.
partying,
Yeah.
work,
Yeah.
and then COVID happened, and then I was like, all right,
Yeah.
get back to what we know here.
Wow. That's a pretty cool story, man. All right. What kind of fishing style would you describe yourself as having?
Um, hmm. So it's weird because I'd like to think of myself as a power fisherman, but then it's like I go down south and I talk to you guys, and everyone's like, no, you're not. Like I don't use braid on. I use braid on one combo.
Uh-huh.
And then like my spinning rods have like 10-pound braid on them
Uh-huh.
to a leader. And I do drop shot. I love a shaky head. I
Uh-huh.
love a Ned rig. I
Uh-huh.
love finesse jigs,
Yeah.
like quarter of an ounce or lighter.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call it power or we'll go finesse power because
Yeah, power
I'm a
finesse.
finesse power fisherman.
Yeah. All right. I got a little trivia here for you,
Yeah,
Jermaine. Now you know that you like the Ned rig.
yeah.
You know who the father of Ned rig is?
It's Ned something, right?
Yeah. Ned Cady.
Ned Katie, yeah, Katie. Yep.
Do you know where he lives?
Does he live by you?
Yep.
That's
He lives,
nuts.
he lives 2 hours south of me.
Mm.
Now, last summer we did, I like the Nico rig. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was Nico versus Ned in his boat, his lake.
Beat him?
I just want to say that he does not like to fish tournaments. And that day we had more fun than any. I mean, it was nuts. Here's the
That's
deal.
amazing.
I'm just going to say that Nico did very well that day. But I'm going to say this: he is the most efficient angler I've ever seen in my life. And I'm going to tell you now. When I tell you the size of his leader line, you're going to say no way. And he lands big bass with it. I have the rod that he uses in what's upstairs now. I have that rod. That rod weighs as much as a small toothpick. I mean,
Really?
it's really super light. He uses a 4-pound test leader.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. In Kansas. And
Nope.
lands them. I watched it.
I'll never do it.
Yeah. 4-pound.
Nope.
I think I didn't check his braid is less than 10 pounds. I know that.
That scares me. Just thinking about it is like,
I casted his rod though, and I could not believe the efficiency in it. And he could land.
I mean, it works for him. If it works for him, I'm not going to knock it. I'm not that guy.
Yeah.
You know, some people in our business, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, if you're not throwing this on this, you're wrong. I mean,
Right.
if it works for you, good, go ahead. But I just don't think I'm going to do it.
Now, here's another thing. There's a lot of studies about red, right?
Yes.
Of course, they've got green and red cones, and they see.
Yeah. I actually just sent a podcast to my friends about the whole red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can see red, and of
Yep.
course, we all use red in the spring. But here's a guy that uses it year round.
Year round. Yep.
His Ned heads are either red or a baby blue. That's it. And I use a lot of dragonfly. I call it dragonfly. It's a kind of a light blue. But he uses a bright red Ned head most of the time. And all kinds of
And
colors.
baby blue is interesting because
Mhm.
apparently they can't see blue. And it shows up as like a gray/white.
Yes. But the deeper you go, the more the blue shows up.
Yes, because blue, it's
Yeah.
like then the light transfer comes
Yeah.
in and it shows, yeah.
Yeah. In
It's
fact,
a lot. It's a
yeah.
lot that goes into that.
I'm just going around the other side of the table here.
Yeah, you're all right.
I'm right here, but I'm going to show you something. I got it right here. They're ready for the show, but I make my own heads. And but so you guys listening here tonight, which we really appreciate because we can always learn something, and you can learn something at any age. That's what and even Ned, he's just a learner, and he learns from his data. He keeps incredible data. But the guy's 80-something years old. I watched him jump off the boat, monkey bar under a deal on a dock, jump down and get a snag from another guy in the boat, and jump back in the boat like he was a kid. I couldn't believe it. It was unreal.
What keeps him young? He stays outside.
Yeah, he's out there every day. Every day he fishes. Look, he's still fishing. He's fishing right now. I mean, not right now, but every day he's out fishing. He's in North.
Yeah.
He goes down to North.
Keeps him right, dude.
So look at that color there.
There you go.
That's my main color that's catching fish, you guys, and that's what we sell the most of as well right now because it's working. And I have that on a EWG Ned head as well that works pretty well with the Z-Man thick stick on there.
Like a sexy mermaid.
That's right. Yeah. So anyway, that's a little tip for you guys tonight. That color. Oh, who said that? Oh, that's pretty neat. Sexy mermaid.
That's actually a good name.
Yeah. Now here's the thing too: is that the guys that are fishing way south down in Mexico are talking about how the bass won't hit a generic color lure. They want to go after the designer lures with the bright colors. And the other thing in those studies that they found was that the bigger bass were caught with brighter colors.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do. I mean, I've got all kinds of colors that stick out that people don't normally use and catch fish.
Morning dawn craze,
Yeah,
about it, most people.
Yeah.
No matter, and like it's very interesting too, because if you think about it,
Yeah.
as popular as you think that tournament fishing is, it's not.
Right.
It's not.
Right.
So, everyone's like, "Oh my God, there's no more morning dawns." That's probably only like 5% of people that are actually going out and buying those morning dawns.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like 90% of the fish probably still are like when they probably still haven't even seen a morning dawn chatterbait.
Yeah.
So it's still like fairly new, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Now, the question Michael Bradley has, Ned, I don't think he writes anymore. Every once in a while, he'll pop something out, but he does not write. But he followed some of the greatest in the business or in the fishing industry. He followed some of the greatest out there and told me all about them. But he was an excellent writer. By the way, his job, he was an archivist for the University of Kansas. So he kept records and things like that. So he's very meticulous. If you saw his fishing reports, they have barometric pressure by the hour. Like he
I
records.
almost want to hear somebody say tournament now, because
Oh yeah.
am I saying it like
Oh, tournament.
it's tournament? So you guys say tournament, not tournament.
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 That's where you're at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I say tournament. I
Yeah.
guess that's what it is. Torn,
Tournament.
not
You
turn.
got me want to say tournament.
Okay.
Okay. How about this? What type of water do you feel most confident in?
Oh my goodness.
Open-ended. Open-ended.
So
What
this is
type of
gonna
water?
make most people like, oh my God, how? So like I can't even believe I'm saying this myself.
Okay.
Like 6 to 7 foot visibility and like rocky water.
Okay.
I love it.
Wow.
I'm like
Smallmouth.
good.
Smallmouth.
Yeah, smallmouth or largemouth. Like I think my favorite lake, like one of my favorite lakes is it's almost like a private lake, so I don't mind saying it.
Yeah.
Lake Mayapack.
Maypec.
Lake Mayapack. Yeah, you're only allowed like you're only allowed to launch from the public launch if you live in the town or if you're with someone from the town.
Oh.
Or you can go to the marina, but you have to pay. So, but it is a public lake. It's weird.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird. The public boat ramp is not public anymore,
Oh man.
but the lake is public. It's
So
very
you
weird.
so you're saying you
Um,
feel most confident in 6 to 7 feet of water with rock, clear water, 6 to 7 feet.
yeah, like visibility, like yeah, on the clearer side, like
Yeah.
clear water, rocky,
Hmm.
bouncing like a jig or a Ned using a jerk bait,
Hmm.
or the complete opposite. 5, 6 foot grass
Hmm.
and frog or chatterbait.
Hmm.
So I guess I'm kind of like one of the two.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Is there one? Now you talk about the spinner bait. You talked about the jig a little bit. Is there one lure or setup you always trust?
Yeah, my chatterbait setup.
Chatterbait.
I might not be right in throwing it, but I got a Dobbins Champion XP
Hmm.
736 CB glass, and I joke with my dad. That's
Yeah.
my lightsaber. Goes with me everywhere.
Nice.
Not leaving the house without it. Now I'm very interested to see how this the Ducket one performs.
Uh huh.
It's got micro guides. That's the only thing that I'm like, ugh, I don't really like
Yeah.
micro guides.
I don't like them, but
But I got it as a trade, so I'm
yeah.
not gonna be like, oh, So we'll see.
I
I'm
got to
very
tell you
intrigued
something.
to see how that works.
Okay. I got to tell you something though. I was at Gunnersville one time. I'm out fishing in deep water off
Hmm.
a channel, and there's bass boats buzzing by at 70 miles an hour back and forth. Got my head on a swivel, and here comes this guy. He pulls up, and I said, "Are you Boyd Duckett?" He goes, "Yep." And I said, "Do you mind if I take your picture?" He says, "No, that's all right." So I took his picture. Anyway, he started talking to me and stuff, and I go, "Am I in a good spot?" He goes, "Yes, you are." So, and I was. But I didn't. But
Nice,
I did. I lost a big one there anyway. But anyway, it was kind of fun meeting him. Out there in Gunnersville, and I know where he lives. He has green lights around his docks at night
nice.
out there.
He lives on Garnersville.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So he's right across from the state park area.
Okay.
Where I remember. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw it. Anyway, all right. So when you go to a lake that you're unfamiliar with, And how do you break down a lake? Do you break it down before, when you get there, at the launch? What do you do?
I always try to look at the map before I get there.
Hmm.
That's like the number one thing, to see if I can look at a sky map. Google Maps is like my go-to, just to see if I could just look at the body of water
Hmm.
and just see um, if you can see any grass, if you see anything in the water, tree, kind of give you just some type of starting point.
Hmm.
Um, Next thing I'll do is, I don't never you don't have to, but I think as much as we put time into it, especially if you're here now, you probably got work in the morning and staying up a little bit past bedtime to listen to us talk about fishing. So you probably care a little bit. So
Yeah.
I paid $50 for the year, and I got the Navionics.
Uh-huh.
I could see contour lines.
Yeah.
Um, and then so I'll go back and forth between like Google Maps and then
Uh-huh.
Navionics, and like, okay, there's a general area that looks like something that I want to fish.
Hmm.
And I'll just go start there.
Hmm. Nice. Do you like to move around a lot, or if you find an area, do you just stay there and fish it?
I'm not good at staying in an area and fishing it, even if I'm
Yeah.
catching fish, which is actually a flaw of mine that I'm trying to work on this year.
Uh-huh.
So I think I need to milk, but I think that I'm like, it literally, it makes me smile so much, and I don't want to keep talking about it, but like, I haven't had a motor ever.
Uh-huh.
So having an XI3 with a remote and spot lock is like, it's like
There
mind
you go.
blowing to me.
Yeah.
Like, sort of just to be able to think that I'm going to be able to just stop and
Yeah.
sit and pick something apart.
Yeah.
Because like, I know, paddling,
Hmm.
you stop
Hmm.
and you're just,
They call it the drift factor.
yeah. So
No,
it's like,
here's the thing though, Jermaine, when you do it, like I did it so much that people are like, how do you stay in one spot? I don't even know. I just know that I would paddle and I'd get to an area I want to fish, and my kayak would just stay there,
yeah,
you
you
know?
kind of just, yeah, it's, I don't really
Weird.
think about it. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like,
Yeah.
I kind of just do it. Like I catch myself, like when I really sit back and think about it, like I catch myself like paddling in awkward ways. Like I'll cast and
Yeah.
like I know how to like
Yeah.
dip my rod, my thing, and like use my elbow to like
Yeah. Yeah. Same
get
here.
one
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
thing in to get me straightened
Right.
out, or. But like if these are just things that have just become second nature. That when somebody
Right.
goes, "How do you do that?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"What?" I can't really like explain it. It's just
Yeah.
have, but
Yeah.
having a
It's
device to be able to do that for me now, going into this year,
yeah.
is like, it's still mind blowing to me that I'm just like, oh wow, I'm really gonna be able to actually like
Hmm.
sit still.
You might.
But
Who knows?
those without a motor, I will say the number one accessory in the world is an anchor wizard. Don't think about it.
Mhm.
Stop thinking about it right now.
Mhm.
$100. Excuse me.
Mhm.
Go get it. Hands down.
Mhm.
Well worth it. Well worth it. Whether you want to put it on the front, the back, you want to get two, put one on the front and the back,
Mhm.
just go get one. If you don't have a motor, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. It's the best thing ever.
And then I want to say this too. You've probably heard of the K-Fast safety course that'll be coming out soon.
Oh yeah. Taking
There's
it.
I've taken that course just as a kind of a guinea pig for them, and I will say that they talk a lot about anchoring in there, and the anchor wizard,
Hmm.
and proper way to anchor, things like that. Very, very good information in there about it.
I
So
should probably take that because I don't technically know the proper way to anchor, and I've also had like, not like a scare, but just like a
uh,
ooh, where I
yeah.
was in like a little bit of current and my anchor got stuck,
Hmm.
and I had to like
Hmm.
pull, and like my kayak started to like dip back because I was
Hmm.
like really pulling, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
a little
Now,
awkward moment real quick. So it's like, I guess I should.
mhm.
I'm not guessing. I will
Mhm.
take that exam and
Yeah.
hear about the facts about how to anchor properly.
And I'm going to give you a tip on that. And there is very good information. And I'm going to give you a little tip because there was a time many years ago, Christine Fisher and I were fishing in Kansas, Milford Lake, and it was blowing about 45 to 50 out of
Mm.
the south. We were in 4 to 5 foot swells and white caps. I was in a Jackson Kilroy, which is a cockpit style kayak. So if I get water in there, I'm screwed, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's over.
So she's actually in the kayak that was used to be mine was it was a Jackson Cuda, and she was in that. And so I was like her wingman. But what I did is there was nothing out there then, by the way, about anchors and all that. We just made them, you know. But what I had was a bunch of chains on my rope, but I had a quick release at the boat. So if I got in trouble, I could release the clamp or whatever I had that those little it wasn't a carabiner, it was like a little clicker thing I could push and release real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a noodle on it, the flotation noodle, so that I could leave it, but if I came back, I could hook back onto it again.
Okay.
You see, so if you're in a stream or a river, this might help guys that are watching, then you have a quick release, you can release, and then you can go back up there and find out where it's at and then trace it back if you have something floating. So what I was doing is Christine
Smart.
was hooking into them ahead of me, and then when she would get hooked up, I would move in with the net as her wingman, and I would net the fish because we're talking big waves. And if you got turned sideways, you were done. So we
Yeah.
put our nose into it, and I would cut the bait for her. I'd help bait the hook, and then she would do the fishing. I was just netting the fish. And then
Okay.
we would go to shore and we'd get them measured because these were on length, you know. And it was a catfish tournament.
Okay.
We were in a catfish tournament, and we were teammates. But that was that was a very memorable day, so to speak. So anyway, there's a little tip for you. Okay, how about this? What do you love most about kayak fishing?
Mm. 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 Um. It's got to be the people.
The people. Just a second.
Yeah, it's got to be the people. I mean, as much as I love fishing, but like, and like, I have no problem saying it. I don't think I'd be where I was at right now, and like have the mental stability I have if it wasn't for fishing right now.
Absolutely. There you go. Amen to that.
And just the people that have come with it. You know, a couple people in here in the chat right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just something as stupid as like, "Hey, how are you? You doing all right today? Haven't seen you on YouTube in a little bit. What's going on?" Just something as stupid as that has like kept me going in a lot of just whack times
Yeah.
because life be lifing.
Oh, yeah.
That's my new motto: is life be lifing. So,
Do you remember like when you played sports in high school and you played football,
basketball.
basketball, but when
Yeah.
you got on that court, nothing else mattered.
Yep. Yep.
Remember that feeling?
Yep.
To me, that's what kayak fishing does. Nothing else
First
matters.
rebound for me.
Yeah.
It's like because usually it would come within like the first possession or second possession of the game, but like literally that first rebound you go up and you go get,
Yeah.
and then you turn around and you start dribbling. And it's like literally like a light switch.
Yeah.
Nothing else. It's like
Yeah.
like I can only focus on like what's in the lines.
Right.
I can't hear any outside noise. My
Yeah.
brain doesn't think about anything else.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, there's a defender in front of me. I can see the court, and it's like, what's going on right here? It's like fishing does the same thing. It's
Absolutely.
like I literally get the alarm, and I'm like, lines in, and I'm like, okay, and it's just like boom, nothing matters,
Yeah.
just fish,
Yeah.
and I just like lock into just fishing. So, but
Yeah. So there was a couple guys commenting about how I'm still alive on that, by the way, Jermaine, and that was great stuff right there. What you just said.
yes, sir.
Here's a picture of that day.
Mm,
Can you see the waves?
that's nuts.
And I'm straddling my kayak. That's how I would stay upright. And I've never capsized in the whatever years I've been doing. It's 3 decades, I guess. But anyway, there's actually a lot of that picture was not taken by Christine. It was taken by some guy on shore with a telephoto lens. That when we got done, he came over to us. He says, "Hey, what's your email? I'm going to send you some pictures."
Yeah.
And so there are pictures on, if you typed in Milford catfishing on for Christine's or my page, you would see all the pictures from that.
That's nuts.
It was. And by the way, Christine did capsize that day earlier, crossing the bridge. She lost her best catfish rod. So we were not fishing with the best stuff when we caught those. But anyway, yeah, that was, and then that was the anchor system there too. But so, guys, I don't recommend doing that. But we learn from our mistakes that way, you know. So I like what you said about what you love about kayak fishing. You know that nothing like that you can concentrate on that, right?
That's it.
Yeah. And then what's speaking on that? What's a like speaking of that moment that we had? What fishing moment? What's a fishing moment you'll never forget? Besides winning all those prizes.
A moment I'll never forget. I'm trying to think of something good. I don't want it to be something corny. So I'm trying to think of something like a good
Now, fishing moment.
fishing moment. That's a good one. Sorry, I'm taking a little bit.
That's all right, man. It's
Mm,
like I said, I don't tell him these questions beforehand, guys. He
Yeah, no, not at all.
we got to put him
A
on the
fishing
spot.
moment I'll never forget. I mean, I guess I got to go with my dad. Like, okay, so I got like a little story about my dad. I've told this before. So when I was younger, this is like
Uh-huh.
a few years after, and me and my dad used to go to the same lake all the time, and the blue
I
heron.
thought you get a
Shout
kick
out
out
to
of
Michael Bradley. That's
that.
funny.
Yeah.
That's actually on my channel. You can go watch that. So,
Okay.
yeah, you can scroll back on my channel. That's on there. But my dad was fishing, and
Wow.
I was fishing. We were fishing for carp or something because we would do that from time to time, just for the fight, throw them back. And my dad had like three poles in the ground, and he
Uh-huh.
would put corn on them, throw
Uh-huh.
them out, let them rock, and then he would go bass fishing, and he'd go like walk around the bank of the lake, and he
Yeah.
was like, "All right, dude, watch the three rods," you know, and we would do it with bass gear.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like we're fishing for carp with good, good rods and reels, and he'd be like, "All right, dude, watch my rods and reels. Don't let it go in the water."
Huh.
I'm like, "All right, yeah, I got it, pops. I got you. Don't worry." And I'm probably like 10, 11. I wasn't like a little boy, but I was
Yeah.
still like young and dumb.
Yeah.
So it's like 10, 15 minutes go by and there's no bite, and I'm skipping back and forth, and I'll never forget it. I was walking back and forth, and like how like you have that moment when you're a kid and you're like, I should be closer, or like I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm good. I'm just gonna do it. And I took like a little, like, I turned my back to the rods for a second. I was like, I'm a little far that if something happens, I probably can't get there, but I'm quick enough.
Yeah.
Sure enough, I turn and I hear like zzz,
Oh
tick,
no.
and like they used to get a stick, and I heard like the crack, and the stick broke, and it
Oh
hit the
no.
ground. I turned and I watched it go in the lake,
Oh
and
man.
I'm like, oh man, he's gonna kill me. So I'm like, well, I walk over and I'm like, Dad, one of the rods went in the lake,
Oh no.
and he gives me the dad, like,
Yeah.
the slow turn. He's like, what did you say? And I'm like, oh man, here it comes, dude. I'm like, one of the rods went in the lake. We caught a fish, but I didn't grab it in time. I thought I told you to watch. And he goes off.
Oh
And like,
no.
so my dad is very like, he's a very calculated man, and he was very stern with us when we made mistakes, but he wasn't mean.
Yeah.
Like, the one thing that I absolutely truly love my father for,
Yeah.
he explained everything. Whether
Yeah.
he overly explained it to the point that I didn't want to hear it, but he explained everything. So
Yeah.
he starts going off, and he's like, I can't believe you didn't do this. I just told you, you just did it. And he goes over to the tackle box and he starts boom, boom. And I'm like, so like half of me is I'm listening to his rage, and the other half is like, what the hell are you doing now? Hell, you, and he had some choice words for me. And he starts tying, and I'm like, why is he tying on a new bait? This guy, I can't make it up. He ties on, like, this lake was not that deep. Pulls out like a 20-foot diver. Yeah, and he's still talking shit to me. You mother! I can't believe you got my. Oh my god! There's no way. There's no way. He caught
Oh,
the rod and the fish. I
oh
put in
my God.
everything I love, and my punishment was I had to sit in the garage and clean the reel with him because the fish dragged it to the bottom of the lake and dragged all the sand and muck in it. He cleaned the rod off and the reel worked again. So he cleaned
Oh,
both.
wow.
And he wasn't even mad at me because then he started laughing so damn hard that he fell on the floor laughing because he was like, no one's going to believe this. And he went from being so mad at me to being so happy I was there because he was like, now you can tell everyone about this because everyone's going to think this is a fishtail. And no one's going to believe that this ever happened. But
Yeah.
you saw it. You saw it with your own eyes, so you're good. You can tell everyone this happened. And then he was happy I was there.
That's
So
awesome.
all
That's a
that,
great
that's probably
story.
the
That's
best
a good
fishing
one.
story I got.
That's a good one. The odds of getting that back, not very good.
Right?
Yeah.
And now, as a man and me fishing myself, I'm like, dude, there's no way. Like,
Yeah.
I don't believe it, but I saw it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's no way. And I'm just talking about just like third cast, like random, just hucking it. Zzz, and he just chucked it out as far as he went. And I was like, wow. And he really caught it.
That's
And
incredible.
the fish was still on.
So let me ask you this. Have you ever caught a bass? You caught a bass, right? And you put it in your kayak and you're measuring it. You set your pole down and your lure was dangling just above the water. Have you ever caught a fish that way?
No, but I have on video.
Uh-huh.
I was fishing a lipless and I was bringing it. And you know how you do like the rod lift up and you're about
Yeah.
to pull it out of the water?
Yeah.
Fish came out of the water after it.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way that and I threw it back in and just went, boom,
Yeah.
hit it. So
Wow.
I have that on video too.
Wow. Yeah, I
Yeah.
had one last
Close,
summer.
very close to that. I mean, that's about as close as I can get.
Yeah. I
Because he
can't
came
tell
out the
him.
water. Like you could tell that fish was looking at that lure
Yeah.
out of the
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
And was like, wait, where are you going? And
Yeah.
tried to come out the water and get it. And
Wow.
he wasn't no big, he was a 12-incher. He wasn't smart. But
That's incredible. Yeah, I've had it happen a lot of times where I've had it like dangling just below the tip and a bass has come out of the water and almost took my pole out of the kayak.
That's interesting. That I haven't had happen yet.
And then last summer I pulled a chatterbait out, and as it was coming out of the water, the bass came up out of the water and grabbed it, and I caught it and won the tournament. It's like unbelievable. So you'll have it. You'll have it happen sometime.
Yeah. Oh, I imagine. The more you get out there, the crazier things you see.
Yeah, and in the rules, you can't have a lure in the water while you're measuring a fish. So if it's above the water, though, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
That's
not in your control.
Right. So anyway, I try not to do that because I don't want to lose a good rod either,
Yeah, 110%. Yep.
All right, I got a couple more here for you. I mean, good stuff, good stories. Okay. This next question I already had planned, but you obviously told us you learned a lesson, right? From your deal, like watch your rod close, right?
Yes.
What's the biggest lesson fishing has taught you?
Oh, my patience.
Hey, there you go.
Patience.
Okay. Yeah.
110%. Everybody in my life asked me, Jermaine, how are you so patient? How are you so patient? Fishing.
Yeah.
Fishing. Spent thousands. How much money have you spent? This is a rhetorical question.
Yeah.
How much money has everyone in this chat spent on fishing?
Oh, man.
How many days have you gone out and skunked?
Yeah.
So it's like that alone right there teaches you something. It doesn't matter if I go buy Vision 110s.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I buy Yum. Wherever spectrum you're on, I've skunked using all of it.
Yeah.
I've literally been sitting right next to a guy using a Vision 110, and I went and put on the same Vision 110, the same exact lure.
Yeah.
And I still couldn't catch him. So,
yeah.
Patience. Patience is the number one thing that fishing taught me.
Speaking of skunking, like I have a story on that. Is like we was talking about this the other day with some guys. I skunked at a major tournament. This is really like many years ago, but skunked at it, and I came in. Everybody didn't believe me. They thought, "Oh, you got fish. You just not haven't put them in yet." No, I said I didn't catch any fish. But what did happen that day was a guy had flipped, and his drive went to the bottom of his Hobie, and it was really cold, and got to help him. So there was a reason for me being
See,
at
there you
place that
go.
you know, even though I didn't get a bite. So for me, it was gratifying to know that
Yep.
I got to help out somebody.
Yeah.
That, you know what I mean? So you
Yep.
never know. Uh, there's other reasons. And the other one is, I was out first week of January. We had open water here. I caught 86 inches of bass in January in Nebraska in open water. It's
Yep.
unheard of. Unheard of. And
Yep.
then I go out right before the front hit. I go out and got skunked, but on the way back, I saw the most beautiful sunset you could ever see. So it's not call it a skunk set, but it's okay.
Yep. I believe in the powers above.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I believe that God's got you where you're supposed to be.
That's right. Absolutely, you bet. And we've all there's been I could go story after story about that kind of stuff of being in the right place at the right time for somebody.
Yeah.
When we did that. But okay, and then so patience has taught you patience. Now I want to get your thoughts on this. The KBF Chad Hoover has started the Greenhorn division. What are your thoughts on that? On the Greenhorn division?
I think it's great.
Uh-huh.
I wish you would have did it a couple years earlier so I could do it because I'm
Yeah,
set on the challenge series and
yeah,
winning
yeah,
rookie of the year. But yeah, I wish he would have just did it a year earlier so I could have did the greenhorn because I got to pick one.
yeah.
And it's like no disrespect or anything, but where I'm at is I'm ready to go for the gusto.
There
So
you go. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
if I
pretty
got, I mean, like I know I can do it.
yeah,
It's just about getting it done now. So I just got to get it done. That's where I'm at. So, but I think it's amazing. Like I said, I think that it's cool that you have something where it's like,
uh-huh.
okay, I can go learn and I don't necessarily have to be a punching bag
Mhm,
because I know some of the events that you came up in,
mhm,
you just kind of like, all right, it's either I do this or I don't fish an event.
mhm.
So it's good to have like multiple events. I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Especially at different skill levels, you get to
Oh, yeah.
see, it takes out that like I don't want. I'm not saying like anyone's scared, but that like intimidation, that like, oh man, I'm just a donation because this guy's been doing it, you know, forever. And like at the same time, I still get it.
Mhm.
I've done it what 3 times now where I'm fishing against the Jodies, the Wyatts,
Mhm,
the list goes on. Russ,
mhm, mhm.
um, Garrett. I see their. I go down to the
Yeah,
KVF and see. It's my third one, and I get down there, and I'm just like, ah.
yeah,
You know, I know what time it is, so I do think it is a beautiful thing that
yeah.
you know, you don't have to necessarily compete against the best of the best and go, okay, I
Mhm,
can take a season or two to get
mhm,
acclimated,
mhm.
and then I can go swinging at them.
Yeah, and that's the thing about the fishing for 2026. It's kind of an inspiration thing. You set a goal for yourself. Of course, my story goes way back with that with my kids with setting goals, but we have 180 people in that this year
Yeah,
already, January. And people, they want to strive for something. They may not even want to be in a tournament. They just want to go out and see how many they can catch and keep track of them. And
yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of excitement from it. And with this greenhorn, a lot of guys that are already hammers, man, I want one of those decals, is what they say.
That's how mostly it is too. It's like it's
Yeah,
you want to have some purpose behind your fishing.
yeah,
That's right, and I think that's like the biggest thing that KBF does is like,
uh-huh,
and I love the monthly concept is because it's like you can just go out
mhm,
and those months like
mhm,
April, May,
yeah,
when it's like every day of the month that you're off or every two
mhm,
hours you got free, you're like, oh, I know it's hot. I know it's hot. Let me go. Let me go. It's good. It's fun to me anyway. I
yeah.
think,
Oh
and to
yeah,
most people, I think it's fun to just have a tracker.
yeah,
It's not necessarily about always winning for me.
mhm,
I do my personal competition where it's like I check uh my catch 22, which I don't know how they're going to do it or what they're going to do this year. I know there's going to be some changes, but I'd
mhm,
like to check my catch 22 from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
and see my best 22 fish.
Right.
And
Yeah.
then it was like, okay, the next year I was like, all right, I want to break 400 inches.
Yeah.
I
Well,
got it, and I'm like, oh wow, that's pretty
there
cool.
you go.
I
There you
broke,
go.
I think I got like 419 or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like it's cool. You're like, okay,
Hmm.
I grew as an angler. I
Yeah.
did a little bit better. So
That's pretty cool. And I want to tell you guys, there is something coming out that's pretty cool about all this.
there we go.
I can't
Good.
say what it is yet,
That's all right.
but he's going to make the announcement here pretty soon. Chad is,
Good.
but it's pretty cool. And Fishing Chaos will keep track of it. I'm just going
Good.
to say that it's pretty neat. And we were talking about today. Oh, Mark
What up,
probably
Mark?
he knows about it. Yo, oh, he's saying yo, but he knows about it. I'm pretty sure he does. What's going on? So, one more thing, Jermaine, you've been great. People love you. There's a ton of people still on here, and it's way past their bedtime, I'll bet,
That's
and
it.
mine. But probably it's late where you're at too. It's what 10:03 there.
Yeah, 10:03.
Oh man. Okay. Well, we'll get going here. But uh, so if you could give, based on your experiences, if you could give one piece of advice to one of those new anglers, say a greenhorn or somebody just getting into it, what advice would you give them? You see them at the ramp and they're stumbling around trying to get their stuff ready. And they say, "Hey man, can you give me a hand? I have no idea what I'm doing." What advice would you give them?
Oh man. So two things. One I already touched on.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about what anyone else has on their boat.
Uh-huh.
Cut it out right now. Don't
Yeah.
worry about none of that.
Yeah.
None of that. Worry about what's in your boat. Control what you can control. And then the next thing I would go in on is say, get a couple lures that you just feel confident about. Have that like
Mm-hmm.
tandem or trio that work in just about. Obviously, there's no like picture perfect. This works in every scenario, but
Yeah.
have that like tandem, duo, trio,
Mm-hmm.
4 baits that okay. And even if one of those lures is a God blessed drop shot, use it, especially for competition. Don't. My biggest flaw when I first came in to competition fishing was, I go out to my bodies of water and I catch them on a spinnerbait and a chatterbait all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go out for 8 hours and throw a spinnerbait and a chatterbait. You're going to get smacked in the face by tournament fishing real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You have to throw a Ned rig. You have to throw a shaky head.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably going to have to throw a drop shot or a wacky worm. And,
Mm-hmm.
you're probably going to have to slow down with the jig and just literally just drag a jig and wait and wait and wait and have that patience.
Mm-hmm.
So just get like, I wouldn't call it finesse, but like just get okay with like slowing down a good amount. Because it wasn't until like my first, I don't think I caught a fish until 2.5 tournaments in, like 1 o'clock, my third tournament.
Yeah.
And like, you want to talk about a mental beat up and learning patience. You go to your first tournament and it's like, oh yeah, I'm nice. I got this. I know what I'm doing. I don't need to listen to none of these guys.
Yeah.
Skunked. Second tournament. All right, maybe I'll listen to one of these guys. Maybe one of them knows what they're talking about. And I ain't listening to the rest of them now.
Yeah.
Skunked again. And it's like it's humbling when you skunk and then they come back and they're like, oh yeah, I caught 30 fish today. You're like, what? Caught 30 fish today, dude?
Yeah.
And I couldn't get one. So
Yeah. You got to do. Yeah, you're right. Well, that's great, man. That's good advice. Okay. Anything else? Any shout outs, anything like that? Or
follow me on Instagram, Facebook, or in YouTube, Mainstream Fishing. One word, MAINE. Try to get back consistent with my own personal live streams here. Coming soon. I got some 2 cool boxes right here that I'm going to get an unboxing. Big shout out to Mike Vogel. Sent me a late Christmas present.
Nice.
Juice. Yeah. And just the biggest thing I would you can end with is just show some more love. Love thy neighbor,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
regardless of anything else. Just
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
love thy neighbor. That's all. I really just truly harp on that.
Yeah.
Love everybody, love thy neighbor.
Yeah.
Everybody, it says in the good book, that's your brothers and your sisters.
Yeah.
Please, 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 please remember that. So
Yeah.
everybody here, we are in this together.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not,
Yeah.
we're all in this together. So just love thy neighbor. A lot easier. It'll make it better for us all if we all just get a little bit of love out here, man.
Yo, good advice, man.
Artie, I love you, brother. Thanks for having me, my guy.
Thanks, man. I knew ever since I met you the first time you were a cool dude, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna have you on my live stream. We'll get that planned and set
Yeah.
up, and we'll rock again, brother, man. Thank
I'm,
you. I appreciate you, dude.
yeah, I'm in those twilight years, so some days are tougher than others, but you know what? If I can just get out and fish, it makes it a whole lot better.
That's it, dude.
And again, we appreciate, man, all the people that were on tonight, Jermaine. You must have a lot of people that love to hear you, because
I got a small, cool
yeah,
little group that follows me around, and I love
yeah.
you. Y'all know who you are, man. Appreciate
And
it.
what's cool about all this is, there's 5 billion podcasts out there, and I get that, but for me, it's not about how many views and followers and all that stuff. It's about if one person hears this message tonight and takes one little piece of advice home with them, one person, that's all that matters to us.
That's it.
Is,
Yes, sir.
is they may affect a whole multitude of people with the ideas that they gain from that, you see. And then hearing what you say and your passion for fishing, and how you're, like I said in the intro, written intro, your charisma, your passion, all that, it makes a difference in what you do, and how we handle things and all that. So uh I appreciate you being on, man. It's been fun.
There you have me, dude. We'll do it again.
Yeah, and I know it's getting late here. I could do this all day.
Me too.
I gotta
Me
go.
too, brother.
I gotta go get 3 kayaks ready for this show, because we've been doing the builds for a month now, and then I got to get all the stuff set up for Saturday. It's going to be 17 for a high tomorrow, so it's going to be
Yeah,
a day.
I hear that, brother. I got work at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh man,
Get
are you
after it.
are you gonna
And
be outside or inside?
inside,
Oh, good.
second job, so it's not too bad.
Yeah,
It's real chill. So it's a real chill job. I can listen to my headphones. I listen to some podcasts and
yeah, yeah.
some fishing
Good,
stuff. And
good,
by the time I listen to 2 podcasts, I'm pretty much done with the job. So
nice. That's pretty
not
cool.
bad.
All right, guys, thanks for being here, and we look forward to being back. We don't have a certain schedule here. We just go with the flow.
But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
All right, guys, thanks a lot, and we're gonna